We've all heard stories about dreams turning to dust, but imagine pouring your life savings, your last bit of hope, really, into a future,
Mm.
only for it all to just vanish. Leaves behind not just, the financial loss, but this deep, deep wound of betrayal.
Mm.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a really powerful narrative. It's titled The Price of Trust, a Scammed Mother's Loss.
Right. And our mission here isn't just to tell a sad story. It's about unpacking it. We want to understand the psychology,
Yeah.
how trust is built up, how it's exploited so carefully, and then how it just gets shattered.
Yeah,
And importantly, what lessons we can all draw from this for ourselves, because this kind of thing happens a lot.
absolutely. So let's meet Aisha. She's 34, single mother. She's really struggling after her husband passed away, trying to make things better for her two kids, Bilal and Miriam. She works at a local grocery store, and like so many people, she's constantly online looking for ways to maybe get ahead. And here's where it gets really interesting. She met this woman, Ghazala Din, through a WhatsApp group.
Well, WhatsApp group, yeah. Often seems informal, maybe safer somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Ghazala's social media profile, well, it just radiated success.
Yeah.
Elegant photos, luxury stuff, captions talking about financial freedom. It all looks so, well, professional, trustworthy even.
And that's fascinating, isn't it? Because it wasn't accidental. Ghazala meticulously crafted that image. It's designed specifically to tap into Aisha's vulnerability, her deepest hopes. Ghazala's words were the real hook. Things like, you don't need to live paycheck to paycheck. And crucially, with just one smart move, you can change everything for your children. That hits hard.
Oh, absolutely. That's the emotional pour right there. So Aisha, driven by this hope, this carefully built trust, she made the biggest financial decision of her life, and she transferred nearly all her savings. We're talking a significant amount, £7,000 straight to Ghazala.
£7,000. Wow.
Yeah, and initially, there are these reassuring voice notes from Ghazala, promises of profits coming soon, fueling Aisha's dreams, paying off debts, maybe finally taking the kids on a proper holiday.
Which brings up a really important question, doesn't it? How do scammers manage to keep the illusion going, to prolong it even when things start to feel off? As the weeks went by with no money appearing, Ghazala had this whole list of excuses. It's classic, really. Oh, the bank systems are slow, or the payment processor is having issues, always reassuring Aisha, don't worry, everything is secure.
Always just one more delay.
Exactly. And this plays right into what psychologists call the sunk cost fallacy. Aisha had already invested so much, not just money, but hope, emotional energy. It becomes harder and harder to admit you might have been wrong. You feel like you have to see it through.
That makes so much sense. It's like quicksand. But then came the heartbreaking turning point. Aisha kept calling, desperate. On the 10th try, she finally connected, and Ghazala's tone just shifted.
Yeah.
From that calm reassurance to something chillingly cold. She eventually just snapped at Aisha's pleas for her money back.
Awful.
Aisha's voice cracked. She said, "You're lying. You've scammed me, haven't you?"
And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, it shows that really chilling detachment that often follows the manipulation stage. Once the scammer feels they've gotten what they wanted.
The empathy just vanishes.
Completely. Ghazala's final move, just hang up. No explanation, no apology, nothing. Just silence, leaving Aisha totally alone with this devastating realization.
And the aftermath is just poignant. £7,000 gone. Dreams for her kids shattered. Aisha sent one last message to Ghazala. It said, "You didn't just steal my money, you stole my trust." The only reply, those two blue ticks on WhatsApp. Silence.
And Aisha's story, it really isn't just about the lost money, is it? I mean, that's terrible, obviously, but it's such a stark reminder of the truly immeasurable personal cost when trust itself is used as a weapon. It eats away at your sense of security, your hope for the future. It's profound.
So thinking about this, what does it all mean for you, for our listeners, trying to navigate this increasingly digital world?
Well, I think this narrative just powerfully underscores how vital critical thinking is, especially online. It's not just about spotting things that seem too good to be true, although that's part of it. It's also about trying to recognize the subtle psychological levers being pulled. That social proof from fancy photos, the authority projected, the emotional appeals, they're all designed to bypass your rational checks. Understanding these tactics is kind of your first line of defense.
Right. Be aware of the tactic.
Yeah, and always verify claims independently, especially if you feel pressured or if huge rewards are being promised with seemingly little risk. Take a step back.
So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. What steps can you take proactively to safeguard your own trust? especially in a world where appearances, particularly online, can be so incredibly deceiving. It's not just about being careful. Maybe it's about understanding those very human biases that make us vulnerable and actively checking, double checking what we see and hear.